Poses, poses, poses! You wanna learn how to draw some wicked awesome character poses like this? Well, you came to the right place! Let's go! Oh no! It's only the start of the video and we're already facing an artist's arch enemy! Perspective! Well, foreshortening, really. So how does this stuff help me get better at posing, I bet you're wondering? Well, it's easy to forget that when we draw a character, they are mostly depicted as living in a three-dimensional world, even if it's a 2D cartoon. The drawings represent 3D space. So if you could figure out how to better draw in 3D space, and think of your characters in that space, it subconsciously allows you to draw it better, hence the perspective art. I'm assuming you're here to look for the advanced stuff, so I'll go really fast over the basics like the horizon line stuff you probably know already. To get a better understanding of perspective, try that box method. Draw many boxes in different angles, overlapping and interacting, and at different distances by making it smaller or larger. Now do this with other shapes like cylinders, rectangles, and more. Get creative with it, man! And boom! There's your simple understanding of perspective. And once your understanding is developed, I can confidently say that you have a better grasp at foreshortening. Foreshortening is using perspective to showcase distance in relation to the camera. So now we can use these shapes as building blocks for our character. So I want my character Xander to be looking at us with his fist in front view. So now that we learned about distance, let's draw the base shapes of the human form first in a sketch layer. Then draw a rough drawing over it depicting our character. And finally draw the line art for it. And remember that these shapes we use are to get a general idea of placement. Real anatomy is much more complex, so try to learn the organic shapes involved with actual people in order to make your drawings better. Oh, so cool! Look at us. We know how to use foreshortening for our character poses now. You're doing a great job, by the way. Stick around, stick around. Alright! So I know we want to get to the good stuff on intricacies of poses, but let's just have one more fundamental chapter before moving on to that. Let's get talking about thinking in 3D! This carries on directly over from the foreshortening bit we learned earlier. One thing that helped me when it came to drawing poses was thinking in 3D. It's super easy to get used to drawing the same thing over and over again. For example, a face looking directly at you, or a person standing towards the camera. Now, art noobs, what they do is follow a tutorial on how to draw these things and make it an absolute crutch because they draw it the same every time and it makes them lose the understanding of this character living in a 3D space. This is what I think is an artist's real worst enemy, misunderstanding of what you're drawing. So if we broaden our thinking and use the shapes used to construct this person, we can think three-dimensionally and turn the character to face a different angle. So try to visualize each shape that goes into making the body, and once you have a decent grasp of how the form is, you can easily turn it in 3D space. It becomes a lot easier to draw these characters in different angles. So let's turn our character Talia from this static pose to a more interesting one where she's looking down at us. And while I draw this, I'll let you in on a secret tip that not many know. But one of the main reasons your pose might not look interesting is not the pose itself, but the camera angle. So notice how Talia is standing the same way in both pictures, but because of the camera angle on the right image, it gives a sense of intimidation or awe. Sneaky way to use cinematography to our advantage, huh? That's me nodding to a future video, by the way. But keep that between us, alright? See, a neat way that I understood this concept was by studying and redrawing artist Kohei Horikoshi's sketches of his character from My Hero Academia. Go check him out if you want to study his work and get good at drawing character art the same way that I did, which is basically just going to his Twitter and redrawing everything, trying to learn as much as I could. Once you develop a small understanding of perspective, you can see how he uses it to draw his characters and poses that feel alive, while the shapes of the human form overlap and interact. So fun! Whoa! Oh man, are we done with the boring stuff now? Awesome! Come here. I'm gonna tell you a secret when it comes to character posing. A lot of people forget the character! Boy, if you don't... We see references online for how a certain pose would look like for a character standing or something generic like that. But we often forget that the character that we're drawing can have a unique personality that alters the pose in different situations. Let's use some popular characters from My Hero Academia for this one. Can you tell I'm a big fan? We're gonna draw two characters getting blasted away from this explosion back here and moving towards a new location. So cool. Let's draw Bakugo first. So due to his personality and aptitude for high velocity speeds like this, His pose is far more controlled and excited for the upcoming conflict, and that reflects in the pose. Now for someone like Froppy, more timid character who uses her frog superpower to try and control her trajectory. So this little exercise shows how each character's personality absolutely influences poses and attitude. And when you draw your own characters doing wild stuff, don't just imagine how them being in the situation would look like, but also how they would react. This tip adds depth into your characters by creating a unique presentation for your poses. Okay, so let's talk about doing more fun stuff. We gotta draw some fun poses of characters interacting with stuff. A really nice way to add depth into character poses are considering the stuff they interact with. So for example, let's say our character Johanna here is carrying this comically large, what is that, like a bucket or something? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know what to call it, I just know how to draw it. Well, in times like this, we have to think of the weight being applied to our character. And she is not strong enough to carry this without it weighing her down something fierce. So I'll draw her being slouched over and distributing the bucket across her back. Now this technique applies for the opposite as well. Let's say Uravity here uses her zero gravity powers to make Red Riot here float. He's weightless and relaxed, so he's just going with the flow. It's a fun pose. Well, I hope all these tips helped you out. If they did, please like the video. And if you're excited to see some more wacky stuff on my channel, like for my next video on how to draw better character design, please don't be a stranger and subscribe. And to end it off, I'm gonna draw my characters from my comic Warwick, sending a nice farewell to you all. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to mention, my first video was uploaded like about 3 days ago now, and it has about 400 views at this point, which is amazing to me. I did not expect it. And I wanted to say thank you for that. I know it might not seem like a lot to other people, but man, that was something special to me. So I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all the people that subscribed and were leaving nice comments saying that they kind of believed in the whole channel and what I was trying to do here. But anyway, I don't want to yap you guys' ears off. I just want to say that thanks real quick. I hope you enjoy the future of this channel. Yeah. All right, goodbye.